Good morning. All the scrubs out there. I remember hearing nothing but complaints. Morning, night. People gonna be like, why did you do this video right now? That doesn't make any sense. What doesn't make sense is I heard the Funk Master Flex thing. Everybody kept sending me that stuff. I was talking about real stuff going on, and y'all talking about Funk Flex. And I was like, man, I'm gonna let that go. I'm not even worried about Flex thing because it's the same old, same old. Then everybody's still talking about it. Man, you gotta address it. And as I sit there and I see it, and I'm like, why? It's like this has been addressed already. This is nothing new. This is the same old flex, the same old situation, the same old thing. We've done this. I've done this. Half of the stuff he's talking about, they're both wrong. Did Lyor do Dame dirty? Yes. Did Dame do things in Rockefeller that probably wasn't beneficial to Rockefeller's benefit or didn't work? Yeah. Did he play a little too much, have a little bit too much fun? Yes. But the truth of the matter is, he got into a position where he wasn't needed anymore. Once you work yourself to a position where you wasn't needed anymore, now you got to try to find a way to keep yourself relevant in that game. If it wasn't for Dame, there wouldn't be Kanye West right where he is. Kanye was going to blow up no matter where he was, but having him in that setting, because College Dropout was going to be College Dropout. Jay-Z didn't have to make College Dropout hot. No song on College Dropout that had Jay-Z was one people was listening to for Jay-Z, or Jay had to sell that album. They assumed that going in. They found out we got something here. That was the smartest move, probably in Rockefeller's history, and Dame took that risk. So yeah, he might have worked himself into a position where he wasn't needed anymore when it came to Jay, but Dame put some work in. You feel me? Dame put some work in. So when I hear people say stuff like, "Oh well, Dame didn't do this and Dame didn't do that," it's disrespectful. What's good, Carlito? Yeah, I know. I was sitting there, right, trying to get some rest, and people won't let me rest over this. So I said, you know what? Let me address it. Oh yeah, if you want to donate to the page, super chat, Click the link in the description box and super chat. You can leave me an email. I've already emailed people. Do that. Leave a phone number, whatever. You can do anything you want in the message. But the part that bothers me about the whole situation is this. When it comes to flex, it must be sweeps week. It's holiday season. Them numbers are like this now, right? Them numbers are good. They're pretty low, right? You ain't got no more beef. You ain't got no more drama. So you going to go dig up 95, 96. Go dig up 95, 96, 98. Let's go dig up some more JC Rockefeller. I mean, Dame Dash don't owe Beans a quarter. You understand me? Not 1 cent that he owe but Benny Siegel. But Benny Siegel gonna always feel like Dame owed him something. Believe me, if Beans was owed something, he could go to court and say he never got this. By the time he figured out that he could have been owed something, it was too late. Cake been baked. You were slow. Because the truth to it, Dame paid him from another venture for the venture that he was waiting on. He thought he was gonna get 2 bags. I'm like, where they do that at? Oh, I thought that was just another bag. No, they wasn't. No, that was from the Armadale. I'm talking about for the shoe. He gave you the money in another format. Now let's get to the real gist of this. Why are we hearing about this now? Huh? Why today? Because it's sweeps. It's sweeps week. He ain't got nothing else to talk about, y'all. He said, I thought this was Flex from like 4 years ago. I know. He bringing this back up. Now, a lot of people say, well, what's going on? Whenever Flex do something and he's bringing up Jay-Z, he's bringing up all these old names, you know there's a motive, right? We've seen we've seen this bastard do the same thing over and over and over again. Now he comes out and defends Lyor. That same culture vulture. That same culture vulture. Keep that same energy. That same culture vulture. You must have sold it. I'm like, oh God. So once he started going off and talking about, yo, they were stuck in that bag, like stuck up there with freeze. I'm like, these dudes are something else, man. And I'm like, Dame's book been out for like a year. And I'm like, what is this even about? Did Dame say something extra about him? No. Dame Dash didn't do nothing. That's what I'm like. Dame didn't say nothing to him. What is he tripping about? This guy is tripping because he's tripping because of the simple fact Dame Dash is is doing well and don't need him. Dame's paying his bills. You about to lose out. Your ratings is dipping. Now you need something to talk about, to rant on. Okay, that's it. Now the Lyor thing comes back out. Okay, why are you defending Lyor so hard all of a sudden? I'm not gonna say everything was Lyor's fault. Lyor's a very aggressive human being. He's petty, but he does a lot of things in the business that rub people the wrong way. He bring up Rich the Kid and everybody else. You ain't bring up the fact that every like four of those people you named or three of them want to leave 300 Entertainment. You didn't bring that up. Spartacus the Great, my video is up there. It's 1 hour long that we talked about all the fights this weekend. They don't, for some reason, they don't distribute that on my page anymore. I don't understand why. What's up, Neil? I'm glad you're here because I don't think they're sending out notifications again. Now, YouTube just had like some type of award thing just about a couple days ago, right? Wasn't it like Monday? YouTube did some type of awards thing that they do. Anyway, he was there with Lyor. So you mean to tell me Lyor didn't give you a bag? You shucking and jiving for Lyor Cohen. Be honest. What did you tell Lyor? I know. So if anybody is a culture vulture, it's Flex. You just took a bag, like you always do. How many MTV shows you screwed up? MTV probably want to choke you right now because you just screwed up that bag. How many more bags you're gonna screw up? That's all I want to know. How many more bags are you gonna blow? That's where we at right now. Flex is a Flex is a guy who's gonna be out of. He's gonna be out in the cold. Everybody looks at Flex as a clown. He brought up some old, unnecessary, irrelevant news. Newsflash: Jay-Z and Dame haven't been working together in about 15 years. Let's be honest. It's been about 15 years since they was working together. The Rockefeller dynasty then split up about 15 years ago, dog. So you talking about Lyor Cohen and Dame Dash today as if it's news, as if something new has happened. Dash book has been out for like over a year. I mean, look, it is what it is. Dame tried to hustle the movie game. He tried to hustle the art game. He tried to hustle things. When you try to hustle every single thing, it sometimes can backfire on you. You got to have a passion for something. You can't sit there and say, I need to get a bag. I can get a bag right here. I can hustle my way in this and get a bag. I'm going to hustle my way in here and get a bag. You know, when he had the Honor Up movie, Honor Up was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. But he hustled his way up into that, right? He look around and see what he can get himself into and hustle his way in there. Now he's a turtle in the shell. Can't really go to certain places. He will go out of the country before he goes to Cali. Situations always change. But how were you with Lyor at an award show like 20, probably like 2, 3 days ago? I was gonna do the hours, but nobody's got notifications. I'm sorry to hear that. It's supposed to rain out here too. But if you're looking at the gist of it, why would anybody stick around to listen to Funk Flex? He does not bring anything to the table. And that's real talk. And see, here's the problem. This is the first time he didn't blow up off his stupidity. That's why I really didn't want to talk about Flex. I really didn't want to go down the road. I'm like, he didn't say nothing new. Nothing. He added nothing. He sat there, went crazy, trying to rant, start something with Dane, want to cook something up. He got nothing new. He sounded pathetic. He trying to get something from Lyor, rubbing up on Lyor. He was just with Lyor Cohen about 3 days ago, like 2-3 days ago. They just saw him at some type of YouTube event. So you was just with this guy, rubbing shoulders with him. Now you finna come out and bash Dame Dash for Lyor. I have a problem with that. I wouldn't be surprised if Lyor the reason my channel is all screwed up. Believe it all. Don't doubt any of it. And then he was saying the same thing, like, well, if it's a culture vulture, it is what it is. So if it is what it is, what you crying? What is the whole radio show about then? That's crazy. Look, exactly, Jonathan. He lied about Jay-Z calling him. He lied about the reference tracks. He lied on Tupac, but he's supposed to be the OG. Exactly. Of course, he turned his comments off. He did what he wanted to do. He did what he wanted to do. He wanted to put something out there to keep his name hot so people could go listen to it because it's sweeps week. It's sweeps week. You need a big week, don't you? Christmas holiday season's coming up. You need a sweeps week. Fat Master Stank back at it again. He was just with Lyor Cohen 2-3 days ago. Now he want to come out here and wave his Lyor flag. Both guys were wrong in that situation. Both guys did things that's wrong. Just like in every situation. It ain't just one person's fault. Yeah, they was at some award thing for YouTube or some YouTube function. Then all of a sudden, yeah, he messed up the Lugs deal. He messed up every deal he got involved in. Funkmaster Flex car show. You screwed that up. You screwed up. Yeah, we gonna fix your old schools up. Screwed all of them up. How many business deals you gonna screwed up? You even screwed up your own brand. He was Funk Master Flex. Now he's Funk Flex. You think that's by accident? You screwed your own brand up. Chris, go back to bed. You got up too early. Go back to bed, sir. You jumped up too early. He's like, I didn't notice the name change. That's why he hoped you didn't. He hoped you didn't notice. He didn't burnt up. He didn't burnt up his name. Dame Dash ain't said nothing about nobody. Dame Dash book has been out over a year. No, Dame is blaming Lyor Cohen. Who else is Dame blame? Did Lyor interfere with Dame Dash and his success? Yeah, he did. And he boldly, arrogantly admits it. Now he tries to act like he don't know who the human being is. But Flex is a guy that did Big Cap dirty. Flex is a guy that goes and bug dances for checks. He bug dances to try to get a bag everywhere he goes. Everywhere he goes. I don't understand why people can't see that. It's like, you don't see that? How could you not? No, it's not business. That's pettiness. Business is when you get something done or you get some revenue at the end of it because you've done some business. Now, if you was making money and that person happened to get cut out, that's fine. But if you want to cut that person and stop them from eating just out of pettiness or whatever, you just don't like them. That's not business. That's just being a petty, insecure human being. But did Dame lie on Lyor? No, Lyor cornered the music market. Everything was cool with Lyor until they stole Rockefeller from Biggs and Dame and gave it to Jay. That's when it became a problem. So, and my thing is that it took two to tango because what Lyor did was give him a record label. He was like, look, I can give you your own record label. You got your own imprint. I'll put it out on Def Jam, whatever you want. But they were sabotaged from the jump. They couldn't get the budget they wanted. They couldn't get a lot of things done because they blew a lot of money. Def Jam screwed up a lot of money. And it's true. Everywhere Lyor has bounced to, they really haven't made any money. The record label. But he'll go to a record company, grab somebody that was close to him, train them. They shadow Lyor. He'll leave them there. They'll end up running that record company. He'll go to another one, screw that up, leave, and leave somebody in charge there. And now he's got his hands on all of it. And when he came to YouTube, I said, uh oh, here we go. And since then, we've had what? Nothing but problems. So I'm not blaming him for it. I don't know exactly what all the changes is. I wouldn't say all the changes is him because the YouTube structure is all over the place right now. We've seen people lose everything for no rhyme of reason. We've seen it all. All these new changes, all of this, click that, join this. This is the new way to do it now. It makes no sense, but just do it. Here's the thing, like I made the video before. They've always owned the music. They didn't have a hold on the culture because it's a John Doe business. But once they start seeing that there's revenue here, they've been in charge. They own all the distribution. So if you own the distribution market, you own the way it's distributed. But if you can sell it in the streets and go gold, your marketing, you can get around all of the blackball and everything else because your hood and your industry, that infrastructure, that's all you needed. Red Man could go gold right in New Jersey. He could sell 500,000 just being in New Jersey. No commercial, no radio. Sell 500,000 from the rip. You said that right, Pure Black. Absolutely. But Lyor gave a lot of people the opportunity. He was just a greedy individual, always been greedy. Greed motivates him. And when somebody's motivated by greed, it don't normally work out well. Dame Dash played a large part in his own demise too. I mean, when you don't admit you've made mistakes and you just try to blame one person for all your shortcomings and not realize some of the mistakes you made, some of the bridges you burnt, some of the decisions you made on handling it got you in that position. Going in Def Jam offices, yelling at them like they work for you, and then that tape leaking out and you walking around like you bossing Def Jam. That was disrespectful on all accounts. And Lyor never forgot it. And ever since then, basically, you've been on his list. Even though he gave you that label, he basically sabotaged him. And it is what it is. Sarah, Sarah. No, I'm saying it's old news. We've discussed this before. Flex has discussed this before. There's no need to cover this no more. Nothing new has transpired in the Dame Dash Lyor Cohen situation. Dame Dash book came out a year ago. Why are you talking about it today? It's sweeps week. That's why Flex wanted. He want to have something talking about with him to get him back popping again. He always come up with something crazy out the blue. But saying Jay-Z would have been Mike Geronimo, Jay-Z was already surpassed Mike Geronimo with reasonable doubt. That's what I'm saying. He was at some YouTube award ceremony. You know he got a bag. You know he got a bag. He rubbing up next to Lyor. You know it is what it is. But I'ma holler at y'all. Y'all get ready for work or go to bed.